So guys, Milrick77 here. In front of me, up there, and that white piece of shit is Sean. He is my escort for going to get what I bought today. And I don't know. We'll see. See if you can guess what I got. Here's a little clue. And yeah, I'll show you more when we get to the house. Right now I gotta take it easy because there's no brakes in this thing. Just at the very bottom of the pedal there's some brakes. I bought a real winner. Hey guys, Milrick77 here today. It's a beautiful day today. Sun's out, skies are blue. Says it's over 50 already in the sun. And just a nice day overall. Hope it stays this way. Goodbye, Mr. Shit Yourself Winter. But yeah. So did you guys guess what I got yet from that little last clip half second ago? Yeah. I bought me a real winner. A real winner. Let's see if you guys guessed it. Pontiac, Montana, aka No Rockers. Yeah, I got a real winner, guys. I'll show you. Doesn't look too bad from this side. Hey. Oh, what's that bumper hanging down right there? I don't know. Come across the back. Oh my goodness. Is that a huge dent? Is that a huge dent? Oh my goodness. Broken taillight? Oh my. Come back over to this side some more. Not so bad. Not so bad. And then, is that a broken headlight? Oh my. Is there, there's no front grille? Oh my goodness. The condenser's fucked up? Oh my goodness. Oh my, another broken headlight. Yeah. She's been banged up for sure. The interior is filthy. Missing interior trim, which I think is laying on the floor in the back. Interior is filthy, full of broken parts. Filthy. Came with a brand new taillight. Aftermarket, junkyard I should say. Junkyard taillight. In very good shape. What else have we got here? Oh! More filth. And 2 summer tires on wheels already, which is a good thing. Just filthy. And for any of you guys that know these vans, the Montanas or the Ventures or whatever you want to call them, you guys know that the rockers don't last very long in them at all. And if you look close, on this side, where was it? I know I seen it. Now I'm not going to be able to see it. Somebody had replaced the rockers on this, but they just did it enough to make it pass inspection, and all they did was yeah, right there, pop rivets. All they did was pop rivets all the way across. So I'm going to be buying, they only sell outer rockers for this. I'm going to be buying outer rockers and I guess making my own inner rockers. Oh joy, right? I ain't in no rush to do it either. Same thing on this side. They did something to the rockers and then they just undercoated over it. And yeah, I'll be under there fixing that someday. No time soon, that's for sure. The other thing, what else was I just gonna say? The other thing is, if you guys know these vehicles, or if you know GM period, this has the 3400, the 3.4 V6 in it. If you guys know anything about GM vehicles, the first thing that comes to mind when you hear 3400 series 3.4 V6, they fucking came in everything. Yep, where's the goddamn hood latch? Come on, asshole. Oh, let me get this hood up for you guys. If you guys know anything about a 3400 series, you know that the intake gaskets just fucking fail on this like fucking crazy. I don't know if I can really show you guys anything with this piece of shit camera, but you see all the oil and coolant down in there. Well, right here is the intake manifold gasket, and that's where they like to leak, right out the intake manifold gasket for sure, always. So there's a bunch of little things wrong with this van. Intake manifold gaskets, power steering pump leaks, the front right brake line blew out. I think it rusted through, so I got to replace the brake line. Windshield wipers only work on high, so I got to replace the switch. I got to scrub and clean the interior. I got to fix that dent in the back. Someday I'll get to fixing the rockers. I'll probably just shoot this whole thing in single stage someday. A little bit of rust right there, nothing major. The hoods on these are aluminum. I got a little corrosion happening there. But yeah, front bumper support's bent a little bit. I'm gonna have to wrap a chain around that to a tree and put her in reverse, back her up a little bit. I guess she rear-ended somebody. This old lady rear-ended somebody with this van, but it really doesn't look that bad under the hood, other than, you know, that little bend right there, and I think there's a little bit of a bend right there, but that's easy shit to fix. Easy shit to fix. I'll either call junkyards around here to save myself some gas money, or I have a big long list for Harry's You Pull It anyway, so I might go out there and get the front end parts that's needed. I'm not sure. But I went on eBay. Yeah, I know, I probably shouldn't have. I went on eBay and I got an entire gasket kit for this motor. Intake gaskets, head gaskets, upper intake gaskets, valve cover gaskets, timing cover, you name it, it's all in the kit, including the head bolts. And it was $95 shipped to my door. So that's what Sean and I are doing this weekend. The old lady's gonna go visit her family, and I'm gonna have the whole house and everything myself with no interruptions. And Sean and I are just gonna go and get a case of beer, and we're gonna tear the whole top end of this motor apart and put it all back together. The head gaskets are not leaking. The van runs awesome. When I drove it home yesterday, I drove it on about, I think it was about a 25-mile trip home. Ran great. It's only got 127, 228 on it. When I drove it home yesterday, the coolant was right at 150 the entire time. No check engine lights, nothing like that, no hesitations. The transmission shift very nicely. It was a good ride. It really was a good ride. Besides no brakes, and yeah, just needs intake manifold gaskets really. She'll fire right up. Idle's nice. Has a little bit of an exhaust leak. Heat works good. It's a good sign that there's no head gasket problems. The heat works good. So, you know, it is a pretty good deal. 500 bucks. 500 bucks. Can't beat that. $500 is a good deal if you ask me. Needs a little bit of work. So what? First two things I'm going to be fixing is the brake lines and all the gaskets in the engine. Then it'll be a reliable running car, and the rest of the shit is just going to be bullshit cosmetics. So yeah, this is the piece of shit I bought. I'm good at picking out the pieces of shit, huh? But yeah, the guy wanted $750. I talked him down to $500, and I pointed out every little goddamn thing that was wrong with this thing. And you know, people aren't very educated on vehicles, not to the extent that I am. They don't know what they have, and then when you point it all out to them, and they're kind of like, okay. There's nothing else they can say, because everything you told them, like I personally went over and showed him and pointed and made sure he saw my end of it, why I was only offering him 500. Probably should have only offered him 400. But I wanted to give him more than junkyard price, that way he wanted to sell it, and whatnot. Tires are fucking good. It's got two really good winter tires on the front. They are I don't even know what they are. Snow tracker, snow trackers. I can barely read it. Snow trackers, that's what it says on it. And the rear tires are in pretty damn good shape too. They're just passenger tires. They're Goodyears. And the other two tires I got for are, what are these? Good Rides? What the hell's a Good Ride? I never heard of a Good Ride. Good Ride. Is that a cheap ass throw off of Goodyear? That's funny. But they're almost down to the wear bar. They'll get me through this summer until I can get out to Easy Pull and get a couple of good used tires for this thing. But she's not that bad. Could be worse. For a $500 beater, guys, I'm just gonna fucking fix the motor, fix the front end, throw the headlights and tail lights in it, and clean the interior really good. And I'm just gonna drive this piece of shit into the ground. You know what I mean? I mean, why the fuck wouldn't I? I already got a good running Subaru. I got my truck. I just need a van, because I can't be sticking two car seats in the back of the Subaru. I'll have the steering wheel up my ass. But $500 beater. Drive the shit around town when I have the whole family with me. And that's that. I can fucking pack Duraglass on that and get white can spray paint any day, all day long. So, yep. And these aren't too bad to work on. The cams are inside the motor, so I ain't gotta fuck with no timing. I ain't gotta fuck with the camshafts. It's a push rod engine. most of the stuff you got to deal with is just getting rid of all the bullshit around where you're working. And then you guys will see, I'll make a video. You got to get rid of all the bullshit around where you're working, and then you can get to the bread and butter and start yanking her apart. But I got a complete gasket kit, so everything should be good by the time I'm done with it. But oh, and this was the selling point right here. Oh yeah. So fuck it. Runs good. It's gonna run even better, and that's that. So I'll talk to you guys later.